Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 of the Infernal Sky with me, Paulius1981. If you watched the last video, you know exactly where we're up to. So let's murder some cows and then go try and deal with the monster gangbang party. So let's see, come on, there's got to be more. Okay, I now have 7 leather. I brought some with me from the base. As you can see, I also did a little bit of inventory management. I really am doing my best to cut out all of the boring bits. Obviously not all of them, or these videos would be about 3 seconds long each. But, as you can see, let's see, pork chops, that's what we need. And it's just suddenly occurred to me that I cooked some pork chops back at the main base and completely forgot to bring them with me. I'm not even going to bother trying to get that cow. It is too far away and it's going to fall right off the edge the second I go anywhere near it. So let's see. I think 3 pork chops should be enough. If we need more than that, it's a complete failure anyway. But let's cook these, and let me see what... Actually, completely forgot. I've still got my tunic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly enough for a pair of leather pants. A Wookiee in leather pants, isn't that an image? So now we're pretty much armoured up. I'm going to eat one of these raw... Well, let's just eat a couple just to get back up. We're not exactly short of pork chops now. So let's go and see what we can do. See what there is to get over here. I could also really use that... second and third piece of string to make a bow. But there's lots of spiders in here. Luckily there appear to be lots of holes as well, so I can thin out the numbers before I head down here. But I'll be completely honest, until I know exactly what I'm dealing with, I don't see really me having a much chance of surviving starting off. But there's got to be something important here. Okay, let's do this right. I don't know why I have sand. Let me put my weapon right next to my torches. In fact, let me put my food. Okay, it looks like nothing is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, it looks like this place is tiered. And that is a lot of creepers. Okay, good job I brought some cotton. Do not fall off. Do not fall off. I can't reach the ground from there, can I? Let me drop down. Build myself a stairway back. Let me also get this place, that's just the outside, as lit up as possible. Oh crap. The sad thing is I don't actually see much. Okay. Oh, exactly what I need. And for once, I am not being facetious. There we go. String. Only the actual spiders should be... That was helpful. Yeah, there's the spawner. If I can run and put some torches around that real quick, it'll stop any more from spawning in. And this is probably going to be suicide. Yeah, that's a spider spawner, and I'm going to die. That went better than expected. And there is a chest here. I didn't do all of this for nothing. I am amazed that armour is worth its weight in gold. Okay, so we have a creeper spawner here. And as much as I know that nothing can spawn now it's lit up, fuck that thing, I want it dead. Okay, so let's see, there's nothing further down. Let's see what's in this chest. Purple wool. Awesome. Let's just take a couple. Let's get this place lit up. In fact, let's get some of this wall taken down. See, I don't know why there's so much gold. Now that iron is very attractive. In fact, is it worth... No, it isn't. I was just going to say, is it worth trying to bridge across to that now? Because if I could get under that and mine the whole lot of it, that is a hell of a lot of iron and it'd be pretty safe. But for the time being... and I'd have to mine a lot, and I really do want to get this place properly lit up, because I don't want to come back and have to deal with more monsters. But now I have a second objective. What I'm going to do is head back. On my way, stop off at the Victory Monument and drop off this purple wool. Then I'm going to go and make myself another bow, and if I can get across to that cobble I can mine the iron, which will mean I will have more than enough for a full set of armour, and I can make the block for the Victory Monument. So in that case, I was just saying, is it worth me... do you know what? Let me mine the cobble to bridge. Actually, screw that for now. I was going to say, is it worth me going all the way back just to head back up there? But it suddenly occurred to me that the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to be carrying around that string for the bow and the wool. So I won't make 2 trips now, but I'm going to go and put this stuff somewhere safe. And then it's another building project to get that iron. So I believe I can put that there. And have I got string in the other one? Because I may, if I'm very lucky. No, I've only got enough string to make 1 bow. But let's go ahead and do that now anyway. I will not be bringing it with me on this trip, because I am not anticipating a fight, and I do not believe I am going to need it, and if I fall to my death and lose it, I will probably have to kill someone. Okay, we've got 7 feathers, lots of flint, so that should be enough to make me a good few arrows. Now we're in business. Come here, flint and sticks. So let me go ahead and put my bow and the arrows in here. That mossy cobble is going to come in useful with the regular for bridging across, because I'm going to want to build a platform underneath to catch the stuff as it comes out. Put this flint back. And I believe in this chest I may have enough gun, and I think I just put that in there because I'm an idiot. Yes, I now have enough gunpowder to make some TNT. In fact, I'm not going to need it right now, but just for the sheer satisfaction of knowing I have the means to blow up a bitch, let me go ahead and make some. Just so I can be happy, safe in the knowledge that it's there. And this, oh, it's night time, bedtime, then it's time for the building project. This should be awesome because it will finally mean I have enough iron for the victory monument and I can wear a full suit of armor without feeling like it's a complete and total waste. And as you can see from the way I survived multiple creeper explosions, armor in this game, I think it's one of the things, especially if you're normally playing on just peaceful buildings, well, if you're playing on a peaceful server, you've probably never crafted armor, but it really is worth its weight in gold. In fact, I can't even say that in Minecraft because gold is pretty much useful. In Minecraft terms, armor is worth its weight in, worth many times its weight in diamond. And it's nice to know that I don't have to worry about wasting this iron axe, because that did look like at least 50, 60 blocks of iron. Unless it's just iron on the outside and something completely useless on the inside. Maybe I should just build a platform underneath it and put a stick of TNT right in the middle. Okay, how many is that? Yeah, stack and a half. I've got plenty of mossy cobble over there to work with if I need it. Okay, now how did I get across? Yeah, my gold block's there, so unless I'm planning on building a big rail system, which I'm not, and because I don't spend hardly any time underground, a clock's useless. I'm also going to want to go over there and get that lapis at some point. There's not much point. Oh, well, I can get that lapis, it's much closer. And there's my blue wool for the monument. But let's go get this iron. Where the fudge did you come from? I guess it's still pretty goddamn dark in here. Well, I know I can get to that lapis really easily from right here. I'm guessing at night it does get really, really dark in these corners. So let's put some more, spread the torches around. Because this, I could have sworn I just saw a sign out the corner of my eye then. Guess not. Okay, now which way was it going? I was going over here. I'm pretty sure I don't actually have enough here, because I've just remembered that as well, it's not just getting to it. I want to build a little platform underneath this, so as I start to mine it, it doesn't just fall. And if you're wondering why I'm placing torches down here like this, if you look around and see just how dark it is under here, the only reason there's nothing spawning is because there's no solid ground for it to spawn on. I am currently in the process of making solid ground. Now, while I'm sure the AI would just fall off here, it's not a hypothesis I want to test. And even though it's bright here because the sun, it's not going to be when the sun goes down. Okay, let me Scooch forward while I switch to my other stack. Couple more and then I'll be pretty much directly underneath it. And now I can start to spread this out. This needs to be bigger. Now the big question is, while it's getting dark, do I mine all of this right now and try and take it back in a single trip? I think yes. Why not live on the edge? Okay, I think now I can start mining. And there goes my iron pick immediately after all sodding that. Oh. And I can't make a pick. Oh, what a fuckaroo. Okay guys, bear with me, I'll be right back. Hey guys, as you can see, it took me so long to get back over here and make the tools and everything that the sun is going down. And I've just placed that there for no damn good reason. So let's run in the house, put this stuff in here and take a nap. So now it is time to head back over to the dig site, and I am not going to spare you the trip this time, because on the way back, to be honest, it's something I should really get out of the habit of, is when I'm doing something that is just plain boring, like what I just did, running straight back to the house, rather than leave record, to save myself a little bit of time and effort later, I'll just stop recording until I get there, rather than when I'm editing have to go through and edit that bit out, which I really should get out of the habit of doing, because on my way back I did have a little bit of a run-in with a creeper. So I'm going to have to stop doing that and just record as I go. And I'll edit out the boring bits rather than not record them at all, because, as has happened a couple of times, something really cool, or at least something mildly interesting, has happened and I haven't recorded it. Unlike this bit, which is basically me just walking and waffling on as I do so. So now we're back right where we started, and I have an iron pick, and I'm probably going to have to make this platform a bit wider, because some of it's just fallen off. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, where are we? This is going to have to go one further back. And I'll just dig out the middle for now. And I may also cut out this bit, because while it is cool that I've finally found all of these resources, watching me dig them up is probably not going to be the greatest thing in the world to watch. So with that in mind, unless I get attacked and something really cool happens, once again, I will see you later. We had a very successful little mining expedition. I didn't quite get it all, but as you can see, I now have 2 full stacks plus 15 of iron ore. which, let's face it, by anyone's standards is a damn good haul. I think I'll be wearing full armor from here on out. The only problem really now is I don't think I have enough coal to smelt it all. But I think we know that down in my basement we have a absolute fuck ton of coal. So let me run and get just a little bit of that now, and I'm not going to skip over this because I think I've been doing an awful lot of that this episode, and you never know when something interesting is going to happen. And then by that time enough of that iron should have smelted that I can go and place it along with my, I think it's magenta wool, on the Victory Monument. More gold there. One thing that there seems to be an absolute ton of on this map, and I've just realised I'm digging while standing on gravel at the very edge of a huge drop. Not smart. Yeah, there seems to be an absolute ton of gold on this map. And as I've said before, apart from railways or watches, it's not exactly the most useful stuff in the world. So now I'm starting to wonder if some of those gold placements are supposed to make me go, ooh, gold, and go and explore there. Which on the upside gives me a definite direction to go in. Oh crap, that wasn't clever. Yeah, it gives me a definite direction to go in, but knowing the way that Vech's minds work, I don't know whether he's doing that as a game designer to say, well, I need to attract them over here to find this, or whether I'm supposed to go over there and then die a horrible, pointless death. Well, anyway, it's getting dark down here, and I've got nearly a full... Let's just dig out one more thing. And that should be nearly a full stack of coal, which should be plenty. And then after that, it's iron tools and weapons and armour all the way. Because I'm sure there is another big deposit of iron like that somewhere, and I think I got maybe... Oh, crap. I think I got maybe 2/3 of that deposit. I left a little bit because my platform wasn't quite wide enough to catch it all. And even though there's such a huge lot of it, doesn't mean I'm going to throw it away and waste it. But there we go. I've got over a full stack of coal. And then I think once I put this into the furnace, it's time for a nap and then a trip to the Victory Monument. And I hear zombies up here. There shouldn't be any zombies around here unless they are in the actual thing, because I made this whole place safe and lit it up like a frigging Christmas tree. See, there's even more coal down there. When I'm carrying a full stack of coal is probably not the best time to be exploring. So let me see. Let's put half a stack in there. Another half stack in there. Take the iron we've got. 61 iron so far. So let's go ahead first of all and craft an iron block for the Victory Monument. And then, just because I can, I'm going to make myself a chest plate, a helmet, some leggings, and finally some boots. And I still have 28 iron left. $49 iron ore smelting there, and 34 smelting there. Now let's switch out this leather armor, which I'm not going to throw away because I'm sure I'll need it for my full set of iron armor. And I was going to say let's get my bow, but it's just suddenly occurred to me that the way I've been dying most on this map hasn't been so much because, let me put this iron up. Oh, I think I've still got even more iron ore in here. Shit hot. In fact, I put the extra in there before, so let me put the extra in here. Let me stow this bone. Yeah, I'm not going to take my bow with me to place this for one very good reason, and that is I tend to die a hell of a lot more from falling into places than actually getting killed by monsters. So, and considering I'm about to climb to the top of a gigantic spire to the Victory Monument, not the best idea. Probably not a good idea to be wearing this armor, but oh well. Okay, let me take the purple wool, and I believe I had black wool. Or I may have died, or it may be over in the other crate. In fact, let's push my luck a little bit and make this a multiple purpose trip, because down by where I got all the iron from, there was a very, very easily accessible deposit of lapis. And as I've said before, there's only one reason for that to exist on this map, at least in that higher. If there was just a little spot here and there, I'd say when Vech was making the map, it was placed there. But the way they all seem to be in these big balls, I said big balls, like that, the only reason for that to be there is to dye wool. So I am just going to assume that on this map the not dyeing wool for the Victory Monument does not apply. So that is exactly what I am going to do. First things first, let me, without falling off, place that under there to catch the stuff. Oh, come on. Why don't I do it from this side? It'll be much easier. And then when I go to get my black wool, there we go, that should be plenty. From my crate at the farm, crate chest at the farm, I'll be able to dye some white wool, and that is another Victory Monument block done. Well, my last recording session, which was episodes 1 to 5, was not productive in the slightest. This one appears to be going very, very well. Did I bring any food with me? Yes, I did. See, more gold down. It seems to have put all of these resources in very difficult places to get to, which I understand when it's a useful resource, but when it's gold... Okay, let me see. Yes, I had black wool. And I have white wool, which means I should be able to turn this... Okay, I think with lapis you just put the thing you want to dye above it. There we go. Blue wool, black, that's 4 more blocks for the Victory Monument. So let me put this lapis in here, I'm not going to need it. Let me see if there are any more pork chops cooked. Yes. And yes. In fact, let me go ahead and chomp on one of them now. Om nom 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 nomagon. And for once I'm going to let you live. Bow before my magnificence. There is a chest down there, but I am not going to attempt to get to it right now. Not carrying all this and when there's creepers jumping around over there. But once I have placed these, then I am going to have a look. Let me just look again to... Okay, it was underneath that gravel, and that was stupid. Luckily I only lost half a heart, thank God for armour. And try and see... How can it be difficult to stay in a straight line on a ladder? I don't know about you, but every time I've tried to climb a ladder, I know I have problems getting to the edge and falling off. Jiminy H. Christmas. And I think, as we are running a little low on time, and this is going to be my last episode in this recording session, that once we get that chest and see what is in it, I'll call it a day. Iron block, bam. Black wool, bam. Where is blue wool? And I wish it would stop doing that. Okay, that is just blue wool, not cyan or anything like that. Yellow wool, white wool, orange wool, magenta wool, light blue wool, yellow wool, lime wool, pink wool, grey wool, light grey wool, cyan wool, purple wool, blue wool, bam. And this one is purple, bam. Let's see what's left. Diamond block, not found any diamond yet whatsoever. Red wool, green wool, well, quite a lot of wool. Lots of wools. So let's see. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I guess I don't need this anymore, so I can just go cast it into the flames. Okay, no, I was just going to do a whole end of the Lord of the Rings reenactment there. But you really don't want to hear my Elijah Wood impression. Oh shit, do not fall off the ladder. It is the simplest thing in the world, climbing down a ladder. That is a long freaking way up. Now where was that chest? Ow. Well, hello, Mr. Creeper. Splat. What did you do that for, you arsehole? You were nowhere near me, and you didn't do me any damage because I've got shit hot armor. And I am going to stop being cocky before Karma decides to bitch slap me in the face. Okay, the easiest way to get down to that would probably be to dig like... Oh no! What did I say about Karma bitch slapping me in the face? Well, that's a hell of a lot of iron armor wasted. Cock. Why the hell did I just dig? I looked at that and thought, yeah, I'll dig down here. Son of a whore. Okay, let's take an iron pick. I'm not going to make another whole set of iron armor here because as much as I would like to, this isn't an exploration mission. And I'm not sure exactly... Let's work that out. It's 6, 7, 8 for the tunic. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 for the pants. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 thing for a full set of armour. Which I don't think I'm going to waste, and I'm not going to bother bringing a shovel. And the sun is rapidly going down, but as this is all I'm carrying, screw it, we're going to go commando style. And by commando style, I mean actually acting like a commando. It doesn't mean I'm not wearing any underwear. I assure you I am wearing underwear. Now let's see, where was I when I did that stupid thing? I believe I was around here somewhere. And at the time I figured I don't really need to dig. And I knew that was going to happen. That is why I stood under there. I actually did know that was going to happen. I know I say that a lot. I knew that was going to happen. Pink wool. That looks very red on my screen. What is that down there? Okay, well I think being down there has just pointed out where I'm going to be exploring in the next episode. And there, if I am not very much mistaken, is another huge deposit of iron, I believe. It may be... no, I think it's gold. Oh well, we can check that out next time. As for right now, I need to dig me a way back up, hopefully without choking myself on all of this gravel, which is why I will not be digging right directly upwards. And I think that this is as good a place as any to end this episode. I may record one more in this little session, so as always, if you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.